See my Pez popper? Doesn't have any Pez in it currently, but
I've never seen one with Pez in it.
True, because they always get
because
eaten.
you just eat it because there's 10 little Pez candies in there and the size of an M&M.
I know, right? Good night,
I
computer.
don't want you to restart. I want you to turn off.
You haven't
course
updated
it's
to Windows
doing
11
updates.
yet?
No, why would I?
Support ended, I think, today.
It's right around here,
I hate Windows
if not
11.
today.
And as you should.
It's
Microsoft
terrible.
is creating what is being called by many tech influencers the largest e-waste event in human history
No,
by
it's just...
ending Windows 10.
Where is... It's like the thing that Microsoft always does, where they create the best possible operating system and then the worst possible operating
They
system.
alternate.
And Windows 11 is the worst possible operating system.
Yeah.
Whereas Windows 10 is a very good operating system.
Well, the
And
main-
was supposed to last forever.
Yeah.
yeah, that lasted for so long.
This is Windows 8 round 2, and you can quote me on that.
it is.
Can't wait for Windows 12.
Oh, they'll call it some stupid ass number. They already skipped
It'll probably
one.
be Windows.
Windows
It'll
20.
probably be in Roman numerals. Windows
Windows
XII.
XII.
Sure.
Yeah.
Windows V. Because the next time they're going to release a new operating system is the year of our Lord 2050.
Wasn't it Super Bowl 50 where the Roman numeral was really lame? So
Just
they
V.
really wrote it out.
Was it?
Just
no, it was
because
just
Americans would be pissed.
Oh, yeah, it is. What is
Yeah.
V? Is it 20?
5.
V.
Oh, it is. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
That's okay. We all take our L's.
Yeah,
Thank
now
you.
it's LXIII. Or
The more letters it has, the more pretentious it is.
I consider... Oh, I need my computer. I'm kind of stupid.
Really?
What?
Oh, how else are you going to spill your water on it?
No comment. I don't appreciate that statement.
Okay.
I find that statement potentially offensive under YouTube's community guidelines.
Yeah, I'm increasingly towards fuck YouTube's ever-changing and damn near unenforceable community guidelines.
Many people, they're saying, YouTube, why is it gay?
If only it was more gay.
YouTube's plenty gay.
Could be more.
Do you like
Good
that we
for
have the Bass Pro pyramid and the Bass Pro Shops pyramid in this episode?
Saw that. I haven't even scrolled yet, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Okay, do you want to do business items before or after
What
the
are business
episode?
items?
Patreon exclusive content. Slurm / Utah Neo-Luddite Society.
Let's call it just Slurm. I honestly don't have the time for that.
Okay, cool. So we'll cancel all Neo-Luddite Society related things and come up with a vaguely normal slurm.
Yes, and I will get you not a poster, but I will get you a logo that you
Okay.
can for the Neo-Luddite Society.
And then after that you can write copy for
And
a
then
poster.
after that, I can write copy for a poster.
That will be a good order of operations so I can start
But
carving the logo.
I can't see that happening tonight, just thinking
or
about it.
this month or this year.
No,
Did you-
because I have just, as we speak, given myself another commitment. Very stupid. Why did I do this? I don't know. Because I'm a sucker for helping people.
Did you get the laminated card?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. Thank
Okay.
you.
Sweet.
Walked by my apartment
That
almost
was
like
very-
Alex was here.
Yeah, no, I was there.
Oh,
I
Giles-
gave it to Giles.
Giles gave it to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
the chain. Okay, next item of business is Patreon exclusive content. We already discussed doing a
Yeah,
CD
we're doing
exclusive.
our CD episode.
I also recently acquired a cassette tape deck for my own listening enjoyment, so we can do a dual release. Just ask the patrons what they
I
want.
should
That'd
get
be
a
sweet.
cassette tape thing. Where'd you get it?
At Acme Camera Company, they have a really nice selection.
Oh, I was hoping you
Where
said.
did they move to?
How much was it?
Mine was $115 because I got one of their nicer, cute old ones. They've got a lot more stuff in the $80, $90 range. All of it's in working order.
I kind of want a CD Walkman.
You
'Cause
should
I-
probably get that. That's much more practical.
Okay.
And the CDs are cheaper.
Because then I can delete Spotify off my phone.
There you go.
And
well,
but I want my Chapel Roan CD.
I'm sure they have Chapel
They have
Roan
Chapel
at the
Roan on
library.
fucking cassette tape. I almost bought it the other day. They had the NPR Tiny Desk concert on cassette.
Oh, that's so cool.
The only reason I
love
didn't buy it
NPR.
the only reason I didn't get it on the spot was because it was $18.
I love NPR so
Yeah.
much. Okay, yes, but CD episode. When are we recording it?
Oh yeah, we got to pick a date before you're motivated to do anything at all. Can we do next week? In the
No.
normal session? The week after that.
Yeah,
just-
let's do a week after
I'm
that.
just-
The normal section will record our CD episode. We're doing a rehash of the very first episode, but like
Okay, so that'll
all
be
new remastered content, made better with
October
pictures,
28th.
all the good stuff that we.
I was
we
actually
have.
we could do a picture deck and just send the link. We could print the pictures out too.
That might be fun.
We're printing the pictures.
Yeah.
We're printing the pictures. That is my official
Okay, we
It's
can
like a
print.
little.
executive decree.
Maybe we can do a tiny book, like a
Yeah, we could do a pamphlet. I could
like
print
a
it off at
follow
work.
along.
Okay, I was also going to suggest that we letterpress the cover art, but that's a significantly higher
I
effort.
say we could do it like this.
Yeah.
And put it in like a little pamphlet and you
And
open
then
it up.
Yeah,
turn
that's-
to
Turn the
page.
page too to see your.
I think that'll be a lot more practical because I was running the numbers, and if we that's the wrong goddamn
Or
chat.
we can take it to the Capitol if we don't want to grift off my work too much and have them print it for us. They actually have very affordable printing up there.
We can print at my parents' house.
Do they have a saddle stitch machine?
What?
That's how you make a booklet like this. It's called a saddle stitch.
Oh, I
Is that
thought.
with
Full of
string or
paper.
staples? You have a fucking hand stapler too.
Yeah, but that's a really massive pain in the ass.
Do not overestimate our volumes. We're talking optimistically like 10. Optimistic.
I was thinking 5.
Yeah, possibly
'Cause,
less. I did a poll and we're about 50-50 on patrons being able to play physical media without buying shit. We're hoping to push that up by edging people into buying stuff.
Oh, Jesus. But how many of our patrons have a car?
Why doesn't the train have a CD player?
Yeah,
on
why
it?
know,
doesn't the
right?
train
Train
have a
jukebox.
CD player? This is a structural inequity.
Okay, so we can make a whole printed thing. We'll want to do we'll want to make 2 different cover arts, one for the cassette, one for the CD, just different shape of the same thing. We can do a booklet with all the pictures and the notes and the timestamps. Not that you can use timestamps on a fucking cassette. Before timestamps.
I thought we were doing it on CD.
Well, we can release it on both, the exact same
Oh,
thing.
so whoever wants.
We just
which
ask
one.
what you want,
Yeah.
right?
And then we destroy the episodes so that only the physical copies ever exist.
I'm going to store it on my hard drive. And I just,
Boo! No, you can only store it on a cassette or a CD because we want it to actually be physical exclusive in that you can never again just distribute it on the internet.
well, the thing is, I was working at the economics of this, right? And if we differentiate the tiers, green line, early access, blue line, digital stuff, red line and frontrunner, physical stuff, we can afford to send the red line patrons something every 2 months, maybe every 3 if we want to skim more off the top. I think that's a reasonable schedule, like 1 out of 8 weekly recording sessions, theoretical sessions, maybe more like 1 out of 6 in reality. Would be an exclusive.
So we're just not going to worry about weekly free releases anymore.
It was a lost cause a long time ago.
Okay, well that's fair, but like
Yeah, what I'd like to do is I would try and do something every week, be that record a free episode, record a Patreon episode, or do a video recording session. And then hopefully we can get like bi-weekly free episodes on a regular schedule with a buffer out of that.
I like bi-weekly free episodes and then the patrons get stuff more often.
I like that.
But like,
Because we've always kind of abused our patrons.
100%. We've lost a few recently, I think, due to
Who
that.
did we lose?
Several people here and there, some changes,
Okay.
some cancellations. Okay, so we can do that. What was I going to say next? The reason I didn't want to ditch the original digital files for these releases, I was thinking after we mail them out to the patrons on a regular scale as part of the schedule as part of the perks, we can put them up individually for sale. Hopefully on the Patreon website. If we're not able to do that, we have our shit shop too, but hopefully in Patreon.
Use the shit shop.
Somewhere we can put them up individually for
About the
sale.
What do you mean? trlp.com/shop?
It's shop.tlpod.com.
Oh, sorry.
And we can just price them at cost of materials and shipping plus a couple bucks for us.
Isn't that the best merch podcast store
Look,
in the world?
I think it's all right. Nobody buys anything off it. It's a huge money sink. We pay $12 a month as a money sink.
We paid $12
But-
a month for this?
That's about the cheapest shop hosting you can get.
But
Why don't you make it?
That would easily take such a comical amount of time and maintenance that would not be worth it. And
Well-
you'd also still have to pay for server hosting, so it wouldn't be that much
Oh.
cheaper.
Okay. Should we start the podcast now that we're a half hour into recording?
Probably. Oh, wait, no. One more business item. Digital, much shorter term Patreon exclusive. What if we did a Halloween special?
I saw that. I think that'd be fun.
I think we should do a video.
Are we doing that in here? Where are we doing that?
I think we just do it inside. We get a shitty backdrop and a couple of shitty props.
Carve some pumpkins.
What
Maybe.
would the topic? Just
I
like,
think we should tell
Ghost
a spooky
Metros?
story of transit past. Sophie's choice.
About what?
Sophie's choice.
I wonder if there's any
Sophie's
like
choice is
haunted trolley cars or
Something like
anything
that, yeah.
the haunted lost subway in New York.
Like just
Yeah, we could talk about the Cincinnati subway. That's pretty spooky.
just simple, comfortable ghost stories.
And should we dress up?
Oh yeah, shittily. And on the
Get a
podcast
witch
dime.
hat.
Yeah.
Which I had an idea because did you see Trevor Lee and the whole?
Harvey Milk.
Yeah, I was thinking if we figured out what street he lived on, we could rename his street,
To
you
Harvey
find that
Milk
out,
Boulevard
actually?
2, Electric Boogaloo.
or like Bigot Boulevard or something.
Ouch.
Anyway, that was
No,
just
we could. What should we rename it though? Like not Bigot Boulevard. That's too on the nose. It should be like someone he would really hate, like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez Boulevard,
Bernie Boulevard.
Bernie Boulevard.
Ugh.
Okay, maybe in that case we can film this one on October 28th, and then I can get it edited up and we can publish it on Halloween.
The spooky
31st.
one?
Yeah. And then we can bump the CD exclusive to the next week.
Okay.
Which I'll get those notes to you.
Thank you. Please
I
be
kinda-
fast.
Yeah, I kind of died.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
I kind of died. I'll do it tonight.
Okay. The sooner the better, because I've already started writing our SB195 epic.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go to the legislature transportation and committee presentation tomorrow.
Okay.
And try not to go stark raving mad.
Wait, when is that?
1:15.
Oh.
It's topic number 7 of 9, so that topic's definitely not at 1:15.
Well, I still can't make it. I work
Well,
until 4.
I don't know. I don't think there's actually a public comment. I'm just going to be there to
Oh.
take notes and video.
Who's texting me?
I don't know. Woke.
Oh.
Okay, how about the contents?
Welcome to the internet, live
You want to do that
from.
again without me talking over you?
Welcome to the internet, live from my bedroom located at Redacted and Redacted. This is the Red Line Podcast, now sponsored by Slurm. Slurm, the world's most addictive urbanist gathering, coming soon to a Salt Lake City near you. I'm nicknamed Dunstan, and these are my co-hosts.
Should we be like CityCast and should we put like little music behind the sponsored part so you know it's sponsored? Sure, something like that.
Introduce thyself.
Kyle, quote, mineself, close quote, Holland, and...
Alex, quote, the plague, close quote, Fiona. Which, yeah,
Alex, quote, hopped up on antibiotics, close quote, Fiona.
Alex, quote, amoxicillin, Fiona.
Alex, quote, stewing the next antibiotic resistant global plague,
Sure
Hey,
feels
at least
like
we'll
that.
get it first.
unquote. Oh, okay. So
You
we're
heard
gonna...
it first on the Red Line Podcast.
So we're
Alex
either
is
going to
patient
be-
0 for the zombie virus.
We're either going to be like completely dead or completely immune.
I'm good with number 2 because I think that I would do really good in like A Last Man on Earth or what's that book I read? Books
Yeah,
about
that
the
narrows
end of
it
the
down.
world.
Yeah, that narrows it down a lot.
I feel like everyone thinks they'd be good in that situation.
But I
now.
actually would.
Sophie knows how to go outside.
Yeah, I know how to kill things with guns. I know how to fly airplanes. I know how to siphon gas. Don't ask.
More farming experience than 99%
I do
of
actually
Americans.
have a decent amount of farming and ranching experience.
Clip farming.
Books about the end of the world, Berkeley. Earth Abides. Yes, I would be very good in Earth Abides, and that is a book about a guy who
How does the world end and Earth abides?
plague.
Oh, okay.
Very
That makes sense.
fast-acting plague that kills most of the world, except this guy because he's off like studying rocks in a cabin, and then
And
he
he's the only
forms-
person studying rocks in a cabin.
Yes, and then he goes on a very fun road trip across America, and then goes back to Berkeley where he lives
Is,
and
like,
starts
actually-
society again.
Is like everybody literally canonically dead except him, or are there
No,
like other people?
There are other people. It's like
They're
probably
all
like
scientists.
it's like 1 in like 10,000 that survive, I think.
Oh, okay.
So in like the San Francisco metropolitan area where he lives, and this is the 1960s, there's like 400 or 500 people.
Damn.
Sounds kind of nice.
Right? You get the bar train to
How
yourself
many-
every time.
How many Episcopalians would there be in Utah?
1.
Yeah.
A
We're gonna have to
fraction.
fight
It's me.
1,200 people.
It's me. I would win.
Poor
How
Giles.
many Mormons? A lot.
Several hundred.
Like half of the state. So
1 or 200 probably.
Hmm.
Does that sound fun? Anyhow.
Anyway, we're taking a brief vacation from our British vacation to head south to beautiful Memphis, Tennessee.
America vacation.
Which is home to the Matter Trolley, a rather distressed historic streetcar, and obviously the famous Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. We'll talk the blues, BBQs, smooth, and Trolley Shores after the news.
For everyone who just started listening, we're definitely American expats living permanently in Britain,
Yes,
which is why
I
we
live
talk
in
about
Britain, and I've taken up this accent as a sort of obnoxious affectation.
Yeah. So now we've downloaded a
I've
couple.
lived in Britain for 2 years, and now I talk like this. This is definitely natural, not something I'm doing on purpose.
Yes. So now we've downloaded a couple Trump manifestos and bookmarked the White House webpage on our phones so we could make it past Border Patrol and come to the U.S. for tour.
I don't know what you just said, but I'm going to ignore
Border
it and move
Patrol
on.
looks at people's
This-
phones
the
now, and they've
news.
denied
Kyle,
somebody
make the
entry
noise.
into the country over having a meme of baby JD Vance on their cell phone.
Oh, I'm cooked.
It
then.
is funny though.
It is funny, though.
That was the sort of joke. Do.
Bay Area. Oh, this is topical, given that I just spent 5 minutes talking about the end of the world in Berkeley. Bay Area Rapid Transit prides itself on being a green alternative to driving across the San Francisco Bay Area. But how does it really stack up? A recent report says, very well. BART's latest sustainability report shows that upwards of 85% of the agency's energy needs are met by renewable resources, and that taking the train instead of driving saves the average commuter more than 26 pounds of carbon daily. That's a big impact, and these transit wins are more important to highlight at a time when transit funding is at risk across the country.
Utah Transit Authority pays extra to the utility company for clean energy.
For TRLP News, I've been nicknamed Dunstan.
Yeah, okay. NPR enjoyer.
I'm waiting to have something thrown at me.
They
It's
should
been
put me
so
on
long.
They should put me on NPR.
They should
You'd
make
be
you
good on
NPR.
You've got
I
the
would
microphone.
be good on NPR,
And you've got the tech corner now.
and I'm like an obnoxious liberal.
So, well, speaking of PBS, they had Kermit the
Kermit
Frog.
the Frog.
They had Kermit the Frog on Stephen Colbert's show, talking about the frogs protesting in Portland.
The frags are protesting in Portland. I can't do a very good Kermit the Frog.
That's more
That's
like
not
Midwest Kermit.
Midwest Kermit the Frog. Midwest Kermit the Frog really likes hat dish.
Yeah, Charlie the TikTok guy and his friends, ex Kermit the Frog.
Memphis.
Home of Elvis in Graceland.
Home of Elvis in Graceland, as
Lore
the person I was
accurate.
texting will deeply appreciate when she listens to this episode. Located on the mighty Mississippi River at the east end of Tennessee, Memphis is an old port city, known as the home of the blues, Memphis-style barbecue, Elvis's mansion called Graceland, and the Bass Pro Shops Pyramid.
And also formerly actual Elvis, right?
Yes, formerly actual Elvis before he, sort of
Before he died on the toilet.
ate dirt. Yeah.
Rip.
I mean, there's worse places to die than on the toilet.
Yeah, oh yeah, name two.
In the bathtub.
Oh,
In
yeah,
the
fair.
bathtub, because you're
In the
fully
shower.
naked.
Okay.
Which are often the same thing.
Yeah. I'll count that
On
for
your
one.
balcony,
These are
In a
lame
plane.
options.
cleaning out your cat's litter box,
Toxoplasmosis.
toxoplasmosis,
I don't know. In a plane would be pretty cool. You're either like some medical mystery or the plane
sewers.
Sewers. Governor Cox's mansion.
Can you explain that one?
crash. Does that happen a lot?
No, but that would be an awful place to die.
Oh, in
In a suitcase?
Yes. So Memphis proper has about 650,000 people, and the greater metro area has just over 1.3 million, making it one of those much larger than you would think it is places.
Definitely.
It is a deeply historically segregated city and struggles a great deal with gang violence and other issues traditionally associated with segregation, shockingly.
Wow, the segregation revolution and its consequences have
Were
been
bad.
a disaster for basically every American city.
To put it in context, New York City had a few years ago in 2019 like 390 murders, which seems like a lot, but when you realize there's 8 million people in New York, it's like, oh, it's actually not that many per person.
Yeah.
Memphis had the same number.
Oh, they have a lot less people.
They have a lot less people. It is by a very large metric, like the most dangerous and criminal city in America. Both
So-
of those things were in quotations, by the way.
What if we didn't devise segregation that keeps poor people poor?
You should
and having
look at
of
like
their
the demographic
problems?
map of this city. It is crazy. Like it is just like, you know, because on those Wikipedia demographic maps, there's always like the red section, that's where the white people are, and the blue section, that's where the black people are. And there might be a green section where, you know, Latino folks.
Well, the
or-
Chicago one has like several different ethnicities.
Yeah. No, this one is just like two, and it's just like, here is the whites area, and here is the blacks area.
And unlike Chicago, where people on the internet will tell you, "Oh, you got to stay in like in the northern part. The other parts are evil and violent." They actually mean non-white. I don't think there's. I doubt there's quite the
There isn't.
sugarcoating in Memphis.
Really like that at all. I have a friend who grew up in Memphis and can like remember like just hearing gunshots at night and stuff. And she lived in like a pretty decent neighborhood as far as Memphis goes. So
Jeez.
yeah, it's kind of a rough town, a bit like St. Louis if it was a little bit rougher.
How does one fix segregation?
You can't really. You just have to kind of wait for it to sort itself out one way or another. And to give resources to the communities that have been
True.
segregated.
In
So Memphis, go on.
Hold on, the sourcing.
What do we need a source for segregation is bad?
No, this is a specific news story.
Kyle's just like, the source?
Yeah, that's when we start fact checking the URL thing.
Snopes be like, false. Segregation was good.
Pretty good, you.
Pretty good, you.
Yeah, anyways, and I think it was the internet searches these days return to like a giant newspaper with librarians. Anyways, I think this was in Chicago, but a very segregated, pretty much all black neighborhood there, who had some history with gang violence. Some of the gang members went out and bought paintball guns and got all their friends to buy paintball guns. And they went around and they shot up each other's houses with paintball guns.
Gang violence, but fun.
And had a good laugh about it and had fun. And this actually reduced the amount of gang violence.
Okay, well, hear that, Memphis Police Department, start handing out paintball guns.
Well, and then the local cops showed up and were like, "Hey, those are too close to guns. Stop having fun."
How does a paintball gun have anything to do with a real gun?
No red tip.
Nobody ever died from being shot with a paintball gun that I am aware of. I mean, I'm sure somebody has died from being shot by a paintball gun.
And in this particular instance, the entire benefit is from using the paintball gun instead of
a
real
real
gun.
gun, because then you can just be like, haha, you got
owned
by the
well, there's a whole set of like
Third South Locos.
Well, there's a whole set of like paintball terminology so that they aren't associated too much with guns.
You got tagged.
Paintballs kill people?
Oh yeah,
Anything can kill anybody if you use it wrong.
Or use it right if you're in the military.
No one has ever been killed by being shot with paintballs in any location.
Really?
The only mishaps are involving CO2 and things like that.
Source?
So it's just rubber bullets that can kill
Reddit.
Oh, okay.
you.
You know, beats
It's
some
about the
other
most
sources.
reliable source on the
In
internet these
2025,
days.
your chances of a human having written it, even though Reddit's completely sold out to farming their shit
Lone
for AI.
Wolf Paintball, which is, I think, a paintballing website.
Lone Wolf, did you say?
Lone Wolf Paintball.
I like that.
Paintball guns are controlled in such a way that the paintballs do not fly fast enough to inflict any long-lasting injury.
Crazy.
And the bullets do kind of just explode on contact with the skin. Like, they're not that hard to blow up. Like, when I was doing paintball with redacted roommate, my gun stopped working, so I just pulled the paintballs out of it and started throwing them at people. And I got someone out that way.
Oh, nice.
I'd love to go paintballing.
It was fun.
Go with redacted roommate. There are connections.
Well, I don't know if I got them out. I hit them. I think that would be fair to say.
Okay.
Well, wouldn't I get...
I can't remember if it was before or after the whistle.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Whistles? That's fun.
Yeah, because you whistle to like end or begin the game.
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
I gotta be honest with you, and this is for the whole audience. I think paintball is maybe like the most fun I've ever had in like a very long time. Like, I think we should all go and like do
Like,
this.
what if the thing the kids have been doing in the video games 24/7 forever was
It's
in
more
real
fun
life?
in real life.
I would
It's
do
so
that.
fun.
With your real
it's so fun.
friends?
It does hurt like hell when you get shot, but like,
Didn't you just
Whatever.
say it didn't? Like,
She said it doesn't kill you.
yeah, I mean, when the actual gun hits you, it hurts, but like you can break the balls pretty easily. So I'm doubtful that I could
Okay.
penetrate your skin and kill you, if that's what I.
as long as you're
I'm
not
trying to say.
point blank, pretty much.
No, even if you are point blank, like it's not gonna break your skin.
It'll just
It will-
give you a welt.
It'll break your skin, but like not
Too much.
go through you. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. It's not gonna get into you.
It's
It's just gonna like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Meanwhile, the rubber bullets.
I was
cops just
shot.
shoot
I
at
did not get
everybody.
any welts except right there, because I got shot right on the thumb. which kinda
Awkward.
hurt. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the rubber bullets cops shoot at just fucking anybody.
Yeah. Why
and
don't the
everybody with
cops use
total
paintballs?
impunity.
Can we talk about that?
It would be a lot safer.
It would be a lot safer. It would maybe diffuse the tension.
I watched a video of a journalist reporting on a protest in, I don't know, probably LA or something, get targeted and shot with a rubber bullet by a police officer who had evidently total impunity.
Dear American police departments, I suggest you use paintballs for riot control.
You know why they
Sincerely, the Red Line Podcast.
won't do that?
Because the rubber bullets kill people and they want to
Yeah,
kill
it's
people.
because paintballs aren't brutal enough.
They want to beat the actual ever living shit out of people standing on the street.
I gotta say, if I was getting hit by like 50 paintballs, that would make me want to be off the street. But, you know,
Or
unto each their psychotic own.
the threat of rubber bullets that could literally break your bone.
Or kill you.
Yes.
Because a rubber bullet is not non-lethal, it's what you would call a less lethal solution.
You know, like the Little Caesars bouncy balls? You can sometimes get a crazy bread.
Yes.
What
if you shot that at 1,200 miles an hour?
No. What if the rubber bullets, like, every so often gave you, like, a perk?
Like a prize.
Yeah. I know,
Like you get a
just
little like
spitball
party
it.
popper, like a cracker sort of thing. Yeah.
Well, and then there's the whole chemical weapon issue. Like I was mentioning the frogs protesting in Portland. This was kicked off by a guy in an inflatable.
Portland, the most dangerous city in America.
They
according-
called an emergency naked bike ride in response to ice. Like this is
like,
this is
oh my
serious.
god, Portland is literally burning.
No, but the whole frog shtick was set off by a guy who was standing outside of, perfectly legally, as this is right, outside of the ice facility in Portland, protesting, and just standing there in his silly
With, like, a
inflatable
sign.
frog costume as a sign of, hey, I'm silly and vulnerable, and this whole war on the streets in Portland thing is a load of bullshit used to invoke the Insurrection Act.
You know it's bad when like the Portland local media, which is normally kind of like arch conservative and is just like
Yeah.
its main position is hating homeless people,
Yep.
is like, actually, the National Guard does not need to be here.
Well, the
Portland is
Portland
not
police
that
chief
dangerous.
is like, no, it's fine, fuck off.
Also, notably a super, leftist captured organization, the Portland Police Bureau.
Definitely. Anyways, this guy in the frog costume is standing there protesting, and one of the cops or ICE agents or whoever comes up and sprays mace in the
Why?
vent hole on his suit.
So we can't even like get it off.
This is fucking like
Is it-
chemical warfare at this point. They would probably get in some amount of trouble for just going out and killing somebody. Probably. They'll try it one of these days. But then,
Try it. They already did it.
But then he got quite media famous. Not even just internet famous, actual media famous for just fucking standing there with a frog suit full of mace for like
Gee
an
whiz,
hour.
It's almost as though Trump is using ICE as his personal Gestapo and trying to turn this country into an authoritarian state.
Gee whiz, it's almost as if...
I can't wait to yell at my grandparents about this Thanksgiving.
Oh boy.
I'd love to have, like, future President Pete Buttigieg have, like, a ICE, but instead it's transportation building. and they just get deployed into your city,
Yeah,
and you
you-
have a new
Without
transit
anybody's
line.
and you see,
permission.
we sort of do involuntary servitude on all the former ICE people, and they have to do that for a living now.
And this like ICE Gestapo CCC transit building thing just starts arresting without any actual legal grounds local authorities that try and stop them from digging holes,
And NIMBYs.
and beats the shit out of anybody within
Okay,
a,
well,
like a
I don't
mile
know that
radius.
I support this.
This
Here's
is
the thing. I have this thing called consistent political beliefs. Now, Republicans may not understand this, but I believe in good things and not bad things.
whoa, senseless violence and authoritarian
Even if
states
it's
are
poor
bad.
transportation.
And is bad, even if it's in pursuit of the things that I, would like as my political agenda. I know, shocking.
You know, before all this bullshit, we floated as our funny, crazy transit idea, a modern version of the Civilian Conservation Corps, Biden's Climate Conservation Corps concept, as something that would just go around and build transit using in-house expertise and military resources.
Yeah, get the Army Corps of Engineers building subways is what I say.
I think Pete would just build like self-driving roads.
No, he
I don't-
wouldn't.
I don't
He
know.
was very pro-transit.
He likes his self-driving cars, but
Well, so does everyone. So does Gavin Newsom, which is
Well,
why
and Pete is one
Gavin
of those...
Nerdsom.
Gavin nerds him.
yeah.
Gavin Just Dance. Wait.
JD Just Dance.
JD Just Vance. Just Dance Vance. Yeah.
Well, and
Just Vance Dance.
Well, and former Secretary Pete, may he rest in his
Mayor
current
Pete.
position.
He's always Mayor Pete.
Okay, well,
Even if he becomes president, he's still Mayor Pete.
okay, cool. Well, Mayor Pete is one of those serial politicians who is always after the next career move, so of course he's going to all sides everything a little bit.
I don't know. I feel like he would be pretty pro-transit.
He was.
As the
Is and
transit
was.
secretary.
Well, when he was mayor of South Bend, he did a lot to improve transit.
Yeah.
Woke.
And that's in Indiana, so not exactly an easy place to try and
Yeah,
improve transit.
not South Bend, Oregon.
South Bend, Indiana, home of Notre Dame University.
And Cathedral.
No,
Soon.
that would be in
We're
Paris.
stealing it.
We're not stealing it.
British style.
There is an Episcopal cathedral in
With more than 1,200 people.
Indiana is actually pretty big. Anyhow, and historically Anglo-Catholic. Fun fact.
And is also not Tennessee.
Yes, which brings us back to Memphis, Tennessee.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Which, like all American cities, began its life as a streetcar town. In 1895, the city's various streetcar franchises joined together to create the Memphis Street Railway, which had over 77 miles of track by its peak and more than 160 miles of route length. I mean,
Wow.
you can see a map of that here.
This is clinically insane. I'm going to look up the population now.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like 20 people or something.
They really
we need
would.
at least one streetcar line per person.
Well, back when construction was
It's
damn
like-
near unregulated.
It's like a jobs program in the 1800s to build a streetcar line.
Actually.
The first of the streetcar lines was replaced by a trolley bus in 1931, and by 1947, the entire system had been given over to trackless operation. So there was at one point where all transit in the city of Memphis was trolley buses, which I quite like. Of course, this did not last very long, because though trolley bustitution is better than diesel bustitution, it's still very bad. The MSR, Memphis, not Market Street, finally collapsed in 1961, just 1 year after all its routes were converted to diesel.
And if you're wondering why some of this may have happened, in 1890, the city population was 64,000. In 1900, it was 102,000. I'm just going to take the middle of that, although that's not really how these curves
Okay,
work.
but what city in the United States of 102,000 people has, 160 miles of bus routes, let alone 160 miles
Exactly,
of
that's
streetcar?
like a clinically insane.
That's smart. That's like the proper amount of public transportation.
This map might have a little bit
Nope.
of duplication.
Nope.
Just a little bit,
It's
and maybe
perfect.
also like zero fucking
Wrong,
radial lines
wrong,
as always.
wrong.
That's perfect.
You mean circumferential lines?
Yeah,
so I was saying.
too many radial lines. Yeah.
Well, everyone worked in downtown back then, Kyle.
Real. So 80,000 people.
Like, no, actually, because manufacturing was downtown, business was downtown, shopping was
Everything
downtown,
was
because
downtown.
everything was downtown. And now we have this situation where only white-collar people work downtown.
Because we must decentralized and offshore
Oh, we
manufacturing.
couldn't have any manufacturing in our city center. That would be terrible.
Evil, polluting manufacturing.
Yes.
I've been to and seen many 2025 America factories, and they're all like clean OSHA fests.
Yeah, put it underground. Here's my proposal. Put all factories underground in the city center. Bring back everyone commuting downtown. Thank you.
Oh my God, underground infrastructure. But that's
more people.
Somewhere on the order of 1,000 people per mile of track on the trolley.
Not track of
I did this off the 77
Oh, okay.
miles of track. I don't know how you got to 77 miles of track and 160 miles of route. I'm assuming the route includes buses.
No. Because there are multiple services on some segments of
Oh,
many
this
segments
is
of
all
track.
this. Okay, yeah, this is not how we count route miles in 2025.
Yeah.
Okay. Clinically insane.
So the system was sold to the city of Memphis, which rebranded it as the MTA, very original, then as MATA, the transit operator that still serves Memphis today.
More original.
MATA struggled for basically the rest of the 20th century with limited funding and resources, a problem that it still faces today. As of last year, it had 11,000 daily riders.
That's not a lot.
That's about
like,
one step above Boise.
That's like single route ridership.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's like a UVX.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a green line.
Yeah.
So pretty pathetic. Some city planners, genius city planners in the early 1990s had a plan to fix the transit authority's branding and stir up some development in downtown Memphis.
A good old development-oriented streetcar.
Ah, yes, the 1990s, heyday of questionable rail planning choices in the United States.
Alex, would you like to tell us about said questionable rail planning choices?
Sure.
Alex has many facts.
Yeah. Memphis was
Perchance.
many facts fielder.
The
is
most
what they call me.
facts maybe ever. No.
Memphis was too broke for a proper light rail line, but they could afford a heritage streetcar line.
Street running.
Well, that's basically the same thing, isn't it?
Pretty much, right?
Yeah, they go the same speed, definitely.
Yeah, they're exactly the same.
And they cover all the same destinations, definitely.
And the same perfect rolling stock.
And they're both great backbones for your bus network, definitely.
One of those things is true.
The rolling stock one?
We
Not
both use the
sinisterly.
same terrible rolling stock is what I was trying to say.
God.
The system's first segment broke ground in 1991 and was completed after a brief delay due to historic trolley cars taking longer to restore than expected. In 1993, when the first passengers embarking on a new line started in March.
2 years of construction is both good for the fact that they didn't massively fuck it up and have like 50 delays and contractor changes and over
Historic streetcars,
budgets.
for some reason, are always easier to build than modern
Well,
streetcars.
maybe because they're barely doing anything.
There's no
They spent a
infrastructure.
year resurrecting the old ironsmith.
Well, these ones actually have like stops and stuff.
Oh, wow. But like go up to Portland and the Portland streetcar and Max tracks are not interoperable because the Portland streetcar tracks have a much lower load rating. So they actually have a much thinner and cheaper track bed and require fewer utility relocations. Sophie is nodding as if she's not paying attention.
I am paying attention. I was agreeing with you.
Okay.
This is a factoid that I knew.
So, you go to Memphis and you build a track bed so thin you don't have to do significant utility work. I'm not actually going to check if they're... Oh my God. If we ever make a video podcast, I swear. So hopefully they don't have to do so much utility work. And then again, since this can just share the lanes with the cars, you're not going to... Not that it should. Then you're not going to spend money digging up all the curbs and killing all the trees to put the car lanes somewhere else because God forbid we have less of them. Such and so forth. So a lot of things going for it.
Yeah. Well, one more thing going for it was how popular it was.
Popular. do 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 do.
A riverfront line to serve tourists opened in 1997, and a shuttle service to connect downtown Memphis's medical district opened in 2004.
I love how this just goes through like a giant freeway spaghetti coming off a bridge.
Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Please tell me it has some
This
sort
is
of
like
grade
a
separation.
fairly large streetcar system, though. This is like of the like modern streetcars. This is one of the longer systems, even though it's not a modern streetcar. And you can fact check that, and it's true.
That medical district looks huge. That looks like 1 billion hospitals.
I think it kind of is.
It looks like Midvale.
Everywhere needs the most powerful hospital.
The hospital, gosh.
Yeah. Anyway, the trains were mostly from Melbourne, Australia, and Porto, Portugal. Although there was also one from Brazil and a few others from the US.
Why are they all from different places? Are these even the same model of train?
No.
It's the mixed
They're
heritage.
They're actual heritage.
Yeah. They're all from like the 20s to the 40s.
Oh, God.
It's a living museum.
What about
Museum
a living
in
transit
motion,
system?
even. See episode, insert whatever episode, New Orleans.
You know what would be funny if this showed up on the Google Maps transit
It'd be funny
layer?
if they used calf herbos or some like... it would be funny if they just used modern rolling stock. That's my opinion.
That would be funny.
I wish they brought one of like the blimp cars from England.
Yeah.
From
Like the one that they have in San Francisco. Yeah.
Okay, so in good news, this does have a grade separation through the freeway spaghetti.
It does.
For the bridge approach. And in even better news, it has a startling amount of side running.
It does.
Like what?
It's actually a fairly decently built system, and like, I don't know, in theory at least, like could be quite useful for a lot of people. But
Oh, hold up. I was even looking at the... No, I was not even looking at the right... I was looking at the freight track on accident, which could have maybe been a light rail in an AU. No, it just goes in the lane. Okay, retraction.
wow, who's doing the Real Wise podcast now?
Me.
Disaster struck in May of 2014 when the Madison Avenue line, which is the one from downtown to the medical district, had to be shut down due to repeated fires.
electrical
Repeated
fire.
fires?
In the trains. Yeah.
Oh, right, because they're all ancient.
And
And barely electric to begin with.
Then this also happened on the other two lines.
Oh.
So everything was suspended by the end of the year, leaving Memphis without its trolley system. City commissioners, that is, faced the steep cost of $6 million to overhaul the system's current trolley
so
feeds.
much money.
Well, that is a lot of money for Memphis.
I thought they had 650,000 people.
650,000 low-income people.
Oh, right.
And a lot of infrastructure and schools and, other things to maintain. Or $40 million to replace them.
Ouch.
So they, for the time being, chose to do neither.
Oh, great. Trolley canceled. Infrastructure rotting.
Yeah. So the Main Street line reopened in 2018.
2018?
Later. Four
What?
years later, the Main Street line reopened.
Longer
with
than it
refurbished
took them to
cars.
build the damn thing.
And you can see up here the map of the system after that happened. You can see that the Main Street line was in operation every 12 minutes with streetcars, and the other two lines were substituted.
They just drove buses on the tracks.
Yes.
That's depressing.
Yes, they did. And at a terrible frequency as well. So, yeah, but the other two lines remain suspended to this day. Have never been reopened.
What?
The Main Street line was extended to stop south to Memphis Central Station in 2021, and then went out of service again due to the same issue in 2024.
Sounds like a reliable transportation backbone.
It still hasn't returned to service, although a new MATA executive team believes that they might be able to make it happen since cost barriers are lower than they previously thought.
Yeah, what? An engineering
And
team
they have
made
also
entirely
suspended
out
the shuttles for the other two lines.
Great.
And so this is the Memphis Trolley today.
of deeply
Oh my God.
unserious.
It is a bus line running every 60 minutes on the tracks of...
Every 60 minutes?
60 minutes?
No wonder this isn't on the Google Maps transit layer.
with tourist trolleys.
This seems kind of useless.
It is completely useless.
Every 60 minutes?
Every 60 minutes,
And
the service is so fast.
Is this tourist trolleys plural? Like there's two, or is there just one?
I think there might just be one, because this is like a 2-mile line, so conceivably you could just use one trolley to maintain 60-minute service on this.
Maybe there's two. Generous operator breaks.
That is nuts.
So as of now, they are using diesel heritage trolley buses, quote, quote, like the stupid kind they have in Layton. And
weren't they supposed to get rid of those? I've seen them past the we're supposed to get rid of them date.
Maybe they sold them to. No, I think they still have them. But yeah, they have no current hard plans to get any of this back into service. And this is an 8-mile system, by the way, 8 miles of trolley tracks in downtown Memphis. That is just not in service at all. They did test some modern Siemens trains back in 2021 on the hospital line.
I would simply not give them back.
But that never went into effect. And so now it just kind of doesn't exist anymore.
What's Siemens going to do? Tell them? Exactly.
Have the government seize it?
The government sees its own thing that it stole.
I think you're misunderstanding the difference in corporate entity existence between the federal and local government.
The federal government should steal from Siemens.
I don't support the government stealing from particular companies.
Only investing in
or
10% of them.
Yeah, give me a freaking break with that nonsense. That should be illegal.
What did Trump pull this time?
10% of Intel.
Yeah, the United States government now owns 10% of Intel.
Which
is that legal for us to do?
It shouldn't be.
Up in the air. It's in court.
In terms of just securities fraud and
it's in
fair
court.
competition stuff. Oh, of course it's in court. Everything's in court.
And yeah. I'm not optimistic on anything that's in court.
I'm assuming that's entirely an AI scam.
Probably.
Yeah, it's for
because
AI
you
chip
see, AI is going to replace all jobs by 2028. Haven't you heard?
The amount of securities fraud happening in AI right now is almost funny.
I try and replace my job, AI. Try it.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to...
Oh, yeah, actually, you are kind of in oops, I'm in danger territory.
My boss uses AI a lot.
We already have AI models good enough that they can convincingly steal your voice well enough to make phone calls off of minutes of audio.
Yeah, which we should be concerned about that as people
Should we just delete everything that we've ever uploaded?
No. Again, they can steal your voice off of minutes of audio.
So we delete everything we've ever uploaded, then they can't steal
and then we never publish
anymore.
Anything again.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Everything is CDs. CD-ROMs.
Yeah, you see, that would actually fix the problem. Is we're only doing CD releases from now on,
and we don't
to the Redline Podcast for your subscription to the Redline Podcast.
If we donated one to the library, would they take it?
They have a zines section. If we want to ever produce printed material, they'll take
zines?
It. Or zines, or I don't fucking know.
Zines, because it's magazines. Wait, no,
magazines.
Magazines.
However,
not
you pronounce
magazines.
it. I've never successfully made it to one of.
We love a magazine.
But yeah, I
to
don't know.
Make
if they
America
have that.
Great Again zine.
I don't know if they have that for audio. We can ask.
I'm sure. No, there's probably no magazine.
And the local record stores distribute independent, not actually labels on the regular. A terrible long-term plan, but for a portion of our stuff.
Plan. It's a fine long-term plan because I predict. Here's my AI prognostication. I predict that in 2 years everyone will only use CDs. And here's why: because of compute.
There's no compute left.
There's no compute left for Spotify. All the compute is used for ChatGPT, so there's none left for Spotify.
NVIDIA no longer sells GPUs to consumers.
Yeah.
Only to OpenAI.
Yeah. I mean, that could happen.
No, that definitely could happen.
Google Stadia is resurrected as a means of using the extra 1% of compute on AI superclusters.
That's right.
I don't know. The AI companies, they're kind of like the rideshare companies.
Venture capital.
So maybe Sora will bankrupt OpenAI.
Except the difference between the ride shares and AI is that the Chinese and American government are manufacturing a fake arms race about it. And so if they fail, they're too big to fail, and the government will bail them out, nationalize them, and continue doing the evil bullshit that they're doing.
And a lot more people think they can make a lot more money off of AI. Like, the rideshare kind of exists in and of itself. It destroys one industry. The AI, everybody wants to make a shitload
because
of money
they think
off of
it can destroy every industry, which I guess it probably can.
They either genuinely think that, or they just want to ride the wave.
Probably 50-50.
We'll find out after the crash out. But yeah, invest now in CDs.
Maybe we
for
should
sale soon.
And that's not certificate of deposit.
Invest now in a career that will survive the AI purge.
Coding.
Plumber. Coding will not. Electrician.
AI code fixer.
Youth pastor.
Yeah, all trades. And that's it.
What? An AI is not
I
going to go
can't
build a house.
wait to be the most highly paid individual on the planet because I work at McDonald's. And I'm the only person in the world left with a job.
Hydrologists are going to be good.
Yeah, well, you can't send a robot out to look at beaver dams.
No, I mean in
I guess you could do it with a drone.
No. AI doesn't care about beavers. They'll take the water from the beaver dams. That's what I'm saying, hydrologists. It's going to be the next oil.
I say turn off all AI and return to the technology of 2006, which was the best year.
Like your favorite year to live in?
I don't know. 2019 seemed pretty good to me, honestly.
Everything seemed good.
Everything kind of like went down the toilet after 2019.
Yeah.
For me at least, and maybe for also everyone else and our entire society.
That has a lot to do with the generation
The
we
plague.
are. Yeah, also the plague, yeah.
The
But
plague, the evil.
The combination of how old we are and when the plague happened, right? This has had different impacts on old people and middle-aged people and everything in between.
Yeah, I would just like it to be nearing the end of Trump's term right now is why I'm yearning for 2019.
God, we're not even a whole year in.
We're
We're
not-
10%, I think.
Huh?
10%?
We're more than 10%.
We're a lot more than
20%?
10%.
What
What
if
We're at
20%?
least a fifth,
we
yeah.
could probably, check.
I know
I am
it's
going to...
We're 9 months
disastrously low. That's all I know.
in. We are
It's fine. He's
going
gonna
to
die in
from 9
office.
months in. So, yeah, about 18.5% in.
He's going to die in office. And then, as said, we'll all go out in the street with pots and pans like the King of France just died.
I'll get a nice bottle of champagne.
I
And
will...
by that, I mean box wine.
Here's my promise. If Donald Trump dies in office, Redline podcast listeners, I may actually get drunk on that day.
On video, so they have proof?
Sure, on video.
I'll join
I'll
you.
go to ABG's in Provo, get wicked drunk, and we'll video the whole thing.
Signed and dated?
Yeah.
I'm imagining Kyle's staying sober for this.
I'm filming.
He's
Okay.
a designated driver.
Okay.
The designated shepherder onto the front runner.
I'll be
No,
the
because we're staying
designated-
there until like 2 a.m., so it's designated driver.
Okay.
Or just stay until...
Yeah, why can't we be drunk in public in Provo all night?
Why don't we take the Zephyr home?
Because public intoxication is still illegal in the United
Zephyr
States.
home at 2?
No, the Zephyr home is at like 9 p.m. It's earlier than the
It's
last
earlier
front
than the
runner.
last front runner.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
At least at
thinking...
9:30. Kyle and I've done it.
Unless
I've
we-
done it like 4
unless-
times now.
Unless we took it out to...
We're going to help her.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
out to help us.
At like 5 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah. Sober
Yeah, just
up
spend
and
the
help her.
entire day getting wasted in Helper.
Just sloshed around the clock.
There's only one bar in Helper, isn't there? No, there's 2. There's the
Yeah.
place we went and the place across the street. Strongly
I have a
recommend Helper
feeling-
Utah. Helper Utah Board of Tourism sponsor this podcast.
Yes, please.
That'd be cool.
If they gave us money to do it, I would produce like a whole fucking video.
We could make a song.
20 things to do in Helper Utah.
Yeah, because we ran
Maybe
out. There's not
15.
21.
No, we found 20.
Yeah, we
Easily.
can.
20?
We
Okay,
went
we
to
can
the
get one on that.
labyrinth. We did the river walk. We went to the cemetery. We went hiking a little bit. We went in a whole bunch of art galleries. We went to a thrift store. We sat by the river and listened and talked. We
All we really
ate,
missed out on was
we
the
played
food because
chess,
there's so much,
we-
only so much food you can eat in a day.
went bowling.
Real?
They have a good bowling alley there.
Yeah.
Was
it's
it
pretty
like
good.
the Idaho one?
That narrows it down.
That really doesn't narrow it down at all what you're talking
Um,
about.
Whatever town is right across the border from Logan?
Preston?
Preston?
I've never been bowling in Preston.
Okay. It's like a very retro.
It had 6 lanes. It was very retro.
Okay.
What else did we do, Kyle? We went to the deli. The museum. Can't forget the museum. That thing rocked, man.
Oh yeah, the museum at the Slade.
Except the top level.
I thought top level was pretty good.
There were just a couple rooms that were kind of bare up there was my only complaint.
You're only noticing that because there are rooms
Because every
to
other
be bare.
room was like just packed full of stuff. Yeah.
Most museums don't even have that much wall area.
We looked at murals. More retro than that, actually.
More retro?
Yeah.
Their graffiti scene is on fucking point.
We do have a good graffiti scene. We sat in a park in red.
Several times.
We did. We went train spotting, sort of.
It kind of just happens to you.
We
We
explored
used
historic architecture.
both railway crossings in the whole town.
Damn.
Yeah.
So anyway, conclusion about the MATA trolley is that, holy crap, I wish we had a friendly federal government right now that could give this thing a couple $1 million to get them some modern rolling stock and get this thing back in operation. Because I feel like in a city that is struggling in the way that Memphis is, having a way or a means to get people downtown and a reason for them to be there could be like helpful and good, and also provide like good transportation options. And it's also a big like tourist downtown.
This is kind of the poster child for a streetcar as a development tool. Like, as far as tourism development, you have this, you have a thing for the tourists to go play with. The trolley, it can be on like every tourist checklist, and then it also provides some cheap and maybe in the future reliable transportation
And
to the
maybe even
tourists.
useful for people who live downtown.
Yeah,
I'm
and
assuming that
actually
there's
useful
at
for
least
residents,
one
too.
apartment building in downtown Memphis. I
Well,
don't know that to be true.
And
but I
again,
assume.
streetcar as a development tool is less about its actual utility as a transportation system. That's frequently pretty marginal. It's more about,
Except in Portland.
well, yeah, they're actually cool. I was poking fun more at like the S line and the DC streetcar, which is apparently getting canceled because of I don't even know why.
I think because the old system used to go past the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. Bass Pro Shop should
Sponsor
it and then paint the trains to be like fishing lures.
Oh my god, fish themed train fleet.
Yeah, like fish,
Bass Pro Shops.
Egyptian fish.
My
I don't
people,
know.
parentheses, Memphis, yearn for freedom.
I would subject myself to dots just knowing that it was a fish. But streetcar is a development tool, not so much about the actual utilities of transportation, but for the fact that having a fixed guideway transit stop suddenly makes it like morally acceptable to not have like 2 parking spaces per unit. So you can actually build significantly more cost-effective dwelling units, and you can build retail that's not like 75% parking by land area and such and so forth. And not to mention the developers like when the city shows investment in an area, and theoretically streetcars are supposed to represent a transit service that doesn't move or go away. Obviously in this case that's a lost cause, but you can at least reap the benefit of cutting parking minimums.
Yes.
Yeah. Alex is dying from the actual plague over there.
Yeah.
Let's pop filters for the P's and the C's. The C's being coughs.
If you like what we do here, please remember to like, comment, and /or subscribe if you're listening on YouTube, and to follow and leave us a rating on iTunes and /or Spotify. If you like what we do here, please consider becoming a member on Patreon. Patrons receive early access to all of our regular content, as well as exclusive episodes, occasional merch drops, and coming soon, a CD /
Cassette tape
exclusive episode.
I want a cooler name than physical media exclusive, but that might just have to be it.
Speaking of patrons...
Yeah, working on it. Sort my pledge. They'd better put them back in fucking alphabetical order, I swear. Did they know?
They call me...
Ready to get tripped up with the the randomized patrons?
Sure am.
Okay. Send tweet.
At $10 or more per month frontrunner tier, we have Aaron, Curtis Herring, Zach Adams, Tony Stunts, and Austin Speaker.
At $5 a month, our red line tier, we have DJ
Hi, Will.
Watkins, Nebula, Robert P. Walsh, Christopher Whaley, Elijah Kinsler, Reluctant LA Resident, Sky Lukowski, Isaac Madsen, sorry about that, and Zephyr Zamaro and Kyle Irving.
It's so... I don't like that the order's all messed up.
I know.
We gotta learn how to fix this. We have a rhythm. We have people. At $3 a month, Blue Line, a line which gets evidently more ridership than
bluest
many
line.
entire transit systems, despite being only mostly good.
Wait, you didn't send me the green line, Kyle.
Yeah, I did. Source.
Oh. Source, parentheses, lie.
Okay. I'm putting that on the insert for the CD exclusive. Blue Line tier, $3 a month. We have Ethan McDonald, Zach Verstaat, Alex Stykowski, G4, Evelyn, Matt Gray, McKay Ransom, Oliver, Sam Myers, Litmus Zest, and Toronto Transit Channel.
And at Green Line tier $1 per month, we have Capil, Benjamin Wood, Joshua S. Horvath, William Rowe, Ryan Bailey, and flight attendant Ninjintel.
Oh, we got a hint on how to pronounce that, so we can try a little bit harder. The hint is it's Dutch.
That doesn't...
Yeah, you don't know any Dutch, you just know French.
Pardon, mais je ne parle pas le hollandaise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. Nightcha.
Thanks, robot voice.
Ninja.
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 Well, flight attendant, let us know if the robot voice is right. Should we trust the robot voice? Sample size 1, yes or
It
no?
means little bunny in Dutch. Anyway, thanks for
Okay.
listening.
Yeah. Anything else
Tune
to
in
say?
next time for drugs.
Oh, yeah. Anything else to say about streetcars and trolleys? And...
I just think that they're neat. You can imagine me with that Marge picture.